Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Now a play fake here on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Rams first down.
A first run now for Kyron Williams. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just one. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Well, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw out play action. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run again with Walker. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on their first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 50 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's good.
Okay, great.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays. You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't hurt too well.
And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal.
Sly able to put this one through.
And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope. The good things are in store here today for them.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
19 tight, 19 tight, go!
Back to throw. Walls. Got a man and he hits him in stride. It's a pickup of 12 and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In motion, the tight end. From the gun on third down. Walls. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. The Seahawks sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And the key for them, as I see it, tightening things up on defense, because the offense did its part. They played well, but defensively, way too many lapses and big plays allowed. That ultimately doomed them in their last ball game.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On play action, they'll throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Walls. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll shift things around. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Looking to throw. Walls. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. And this one is right down the middle. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 15. They'll drop the throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Back to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. Taken right around the 44. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, guys, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Walls. This is Fant on the short completion. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st and goal.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field, and how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Powerful running. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go.
2nd and 6. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll look to throw again. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 6.
Warriors 70.
2nd and 6.
Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half.
Makes the score Rams 13, Seahawks 6.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for him, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Cameron Curl up to make the tackle.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Christian Watson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And in this rain, they were nice and cautious there on the extra point try, and that caution was well warranted as this game is tied. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice consistent game.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the gun on third down, Walls. He'll try and do this himself. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on, set. Viking 18. 19 Lions. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here's second and 8. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
From the gun on third down, Walls. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt.
And they will take over first and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10.
Get it. Got your Lions.
They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Christian Watson, the man he was looking for.
And now it's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They'll look to throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
119 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And that would get a wide up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Now back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Sly able to put this one through. And they have regained the lead. That's his third field goal now with the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
On the counter, here's Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here we go. Strike. 60, Abram. 60.
From the gun on third down. Walls. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 26 yards.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
And they'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Off the play fake. Walls. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Rams.
Bronco 80. 70, come on.
Williams going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Leads to second and goal.
He's going to get it running right. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a third and goal situation. Touchdown! Noah Fant, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken a fourth quarter lead.
This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 4. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Rams will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ready? Cougar 60 by 18, tied in. Ready?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's taken down inside the 30. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
And Walker once more.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to move back in front. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that gives him a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Going for a right side here, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And not liking the look, they'll change the play.
18 Rattler.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job.
It's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 36 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop them from the 1 back to the 2.
Second down, goal to go.
77, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Williams again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Rams. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They go play action here on first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
Back to throw.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Watson making the catch. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Running right, here's Walker.
To about the 26 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second and 6 coming up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. And going right back to Walker.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Here comes second down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll change things up.
Panther 11. Trap 60. 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Nakula. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Dragon 60.
He's back to throw. That's caught by Williams. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Here's 2nd down.
Cook 19. 19 tight. Go.
Back to throw. That is taken in by the tight end fan. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go. Shot. Knocked up. 70 Timberwolves. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Rattler.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Seahawks, they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for L.A., they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.